What is going on, everyone? It's Nero again, and here for you, the final episode of my Battlefield for Dummies Field Manual video series. This series, we've gone over all the different kits within Battlefield 4 and kind of explained them out in layman's terms, talked about my favorite setups with the classes and how they work and how they function, and how they can help you, help your team, to winning some games in Battlefield 4. The kit we're going to be covering today is going to be the Recon class. The Recon player is often referred to as the sniper of the battlefield. Sniping does not work in Battlefield 4 like it does in Call of Duty, where a well-placed shot to the center mass will result in a kill. In Battlefield 4, you essentially need a headshot to get a kill on an enemy player with a one-shot kill with a sniper rifle, of which in Battlefield 4 there are 11 different kinds of sniper rifles in the game. The Recon Kit provides to your team exactly what the name implies: reconnaissance. The point of the Recon player is to be able to spot enemy players and move motion sensors around the map, making it so that your team has an idea of where the enemy team is at. Some of the nifty gadgets you get with the Recon class are throwable motion sensors, a stationary motion sensor called the tugs, a flyable MAV device that flies around and you can spot enemy players. You can also use a radio beacon, which can act as a portable spawn point to yourself as well as players in your squad. And there's always the underused SOFLAM, which can target enemy vehicles and make it so non-lock-on launchers like the RPG and the SMA can lock on to enemy helicopters and tanks for more precise vehicle destruction. I'm sad to say that my experience in Battlefield 4 is that a lot of the Recon players are actually toxic players within the community. You are prone to do one of two things when you run the Recon Kit and use a sniper rifle on Battlefield 4. One being lay in the back of the map, getting maybe 3 kills, or 2, running around with your sniper rifle, attempting to quickscope like you see people do in Call of Duty, and dying. Often. Because it's really hard to get quickscopes and get those headshots within Battlefield 4 consistently. Many times I've played games of domination where we win by 150 tickets while half the enemy team is just standing on a roof with a sniper rifle. This is a very sad thing to see because the Recon class is actually a very powerful class when used with one of the inter-class weapon tiers. There are 3 different inter-class weapon tiers within Battlefield 4. These include carbines, which can be summed up as hybrids between submachine guns and assault rifles. There are shotguns, which are the ultimate close quarters powerhouses, and there are DMRs, which serve as battle rifles, or otherwise known as marksman rifles, within the Battlefield series. I find that if you want to run the Recon class, you should do so with one of these weapons. The power of the Recon class is being able to stay mobile, throw your motion sensors, and spot enemy players for your teammates as well as yourself. You move into a good position to place down your tugs. Now you have a giant motion sensor covering the entire area, and as you and your teammates move from flag to flag and objective to objective, you can throw your portable recon balls and they can spot enemy players and allow your teammates to have an idea of where the enemy players are at. That is the bonuses of the Recon class that not enough people seem to utilize. Mostly people utilize this class to use sniper rifles, in which they don't help the team at all. If I were to recommend you guys a class when using the Recon Kit, it would be this one right here. Instead of using a sniper rifle, we're going to go to the carbine variants, and we're going to be using the AK-5C. The AK-5C is one of the most manageable guns in the game. It really has no recoil. It's got very moderate damage. It can take people out close as well as medium ranges, as well as even long ranges depending on your accuracy, because the gun itself really doesn't kick around a whole lot. I like to run the motion sensor as well as the tugs, because these two things combined, you have tons of reconnaissance for yourself as well as your team, really helping your team find out exactly where the enemy team is at, and that is the entire point of the Recon Kit. Rather than become the sniper, the ghost warrior in the back of the map, I prefer to be the Spec Ops player, moving around the map, throwing motion sensors, throwing down tugs, and helping my team play right. I enjoy winning, and I find that if you have a good Recon player, which are very hard to come by within Battlefield 4, when you do find that good Recon player, it really helps your squad, and it really helps your team in the long run. And if you guys think you can be that player, this is the class I believe that you should use to do so. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of my Recon class. I think it's a very good one. Of all the carbines, I would say that the AK-5Cs are probably the easiest one to use. Of course, if you're playing on a map like Operation Locker, where it's a bit more close range, perhaps you switch the AK-5C out for a shotgun, or maybe the MTAR-21, which of course in my opinion is a bit better at close ranges than the AK-5C, but in overall terms of use, very difficult to beat the AK-5C. Very difficult. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys all found it informative. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. And hope you guys all have a wonderful day.
I was banging 7 grand rocks, that's how I roll. I got one